Welcome to Vet Ranch. I'm Dr. Carrie. I wanted to introduce you to Carson and Chloe, two little puppies that were just pulled on an emergency basis from animal control. They clearly don't have any hair. We know for sure that they have sarcoptic mange, that's also known as scabies, which is transmissible to other people and animals. Carson, who is much bigger, also has some pretty bad open sores on his body. They both look like they have ear infections and possibly ear mites. The paperwork also said that they were full of intestinal parasites, which are starting to pass because they were dewormed, but you can tell by the size of that belly, they've got a lot going on. So we're going to take care of the mange. It's going to take a while to get rid of that with shampooing and medication, antibiotics for the sores. But one thing that I'm most concerned about and why they were on an emergency basis is that, see little Chloe's jaw? The way she's holding that open lets us know that it's either fractured or dislocated. So we are probably going to need to sedate her now and then take some x-rays and try to figure out what's going on with that and what we can do to fix it. So as far as I can read from the notes, she's eating and drinking and everything, but I feel like I see some pus also coming from there. So we're going to sedate her and try to figure out what's going on. We have Chloe under general anesthesia and the wounds are apparent, the fractures are apparent. I'm going to bend her bone in ways that are going to bother you if this kind of stuff bothers you, just to warn you. Her jaw actually seems like it's in place because I can move it here and here, so it's still located in the right spots. It's not dislocated, but she has a fracture here, you can see, and also so right here in the front, and then also right here on the other side. So you can see almost like this whole front section of her jaw is like not even connected anymore. So a couple of things I'm going to do. I'm going to take some x-rays just to make sure I'm not missing anything else. And then I'm going to flesh out these wounds because this one's starting to get some pus in it. And then we're going to try to think of a way to kind of anchor this jaw like this. If we can get it to stabilize, it'll heal extremely fast because she's so young. And then we may also end up doing a little tape muzzle for a little while also. We're looking at the radiographs for Chloe, and it's going to be hard for me to kind of show you, but this is her jaw. Here's one side and here's the other side because it's kind of at an angle. And we're going down here in a straight line, and then it's broken here, and then this one is also broken in half. It took me a little finagling to kind of figure out what to do or how to anchor it, but I just had to push the front of the jaw that's fractured off back and keep it stuck together so that it can heal. So I ended up just using kind of a heavy-duty suture because she's so small and going around some back teeth and some front teeth, and that's keeping it pretty secure. So this is the first side here, and you can tell it's not, you know, bending down anymore. It's kind of stuck together. Other side over here, I actually had to remove a tooth which was already fractured in half, and then also put suture like that. So we're going to see how she does over the next few days, make sure she eats okay. We may have to go back and put a little tape muzzle to hold her mouth closed, but I hope not. So we'll see how she does. We'll just have to evaluate her day by day. Here's little Chloe. She's waking up from anesthesia, so we're going to cuddle her for a little bit and keep her warm since she doesn't have any hair. She's got some pain meds on board, some antibiotics for all the skin and that infection in her mouth, so hopefully she'll eat okay for us tonight, but we're going to watch her really close. Just want to update you on little Chloe. So you can tell she always kind of sticks her tongue out, but I can feel some swellings here on the sides of her jaw where that bone is growing. It's been 10 days since her jaw surgery. She's done amazing. So she is eating good. As you can see, she's eating like a champ. I'm hoping their hair will start growing back soon from their mange. They look a little sparse still. That's going to take time, but she can live with that. The big deal is that her jaw's better and she's eating amazingly. Her and her brother actually fight over food. Is that good? Is that good? Look at that belly. Dude, look at her tail. Oh, Chloe, no. All right, we're gonna go put her back. We're gonna do another mange treatment, probably another bath tomorrow, and we'll just keep on trucking. Carson, I don't need any lip from you. Carson. It's the final checkup for Chloe and Carson. They're doing amazing. They're much bigger now. All their hair is grown in and you can see how great they look. They're also not scared little puppies anymore. They're in a foster home that's socializing them well. He has a little scar where his ear has healed. He had that big sore there. And the most important thing is that little Chloe's jaw is completely healed now. You know, before it bent completely down, you saw that, and now it's completely solid. The bone has healed up. She's eating great. She's trying to chew on everything like a normal puppy. So we are going to consider them a success. So we just want to say thank you guys so much for your donations that allowed us to take these little puppies in and treat them and fix her jaw. They're doing perfect. So thanks guys. See you next time.
Sometimes when you're feeling young and you're feeling tough and you're all caught up but you don't walk right and you don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong, but I know what you're going through. I know 'cause I've been there too. I don't walk right and I don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong, but I wanna be there for you, honey, working my job and making money. But I wanna be cool for you, baby, and I'm just a fool for you, girl, but you know you're my whole world. Last week I was climbing a tree. I lost my footing, I fell 30 feet. Now I don't walk right and I don't talk right, and there ain't nothing wrong with feeling strong, but I know what you're going through. I know 'cause I've been there too.